Okay, the next topic goes to sense organs. The next topic goes to sense organs. What are the sense organs? The sense organs are 5 types. The sense organs are 5 types. The first one, eye. The second one, nose. The third one, tongue. The fourth one, ear. The fifth one, skin. These are the 5 sense organs. The eyes are allowed to sight. The eye function is allows to sight. Next, the nose function is detecting for smell. The nose function is detecting for smell. Next, the tongue function is identification of taste. The tongue function is identification of taste. Next, the ear function is hearing. The ear function is hearing. Next, the skin function is touch. The skin function is touch. The ear function is allowed to you sight. The nose function is detecting for smell. The tongue function is identification of taste. The ear function is hearing. The skin function is touch. The study of eye is also called as ophthalmology. The study of nose are also called as rhinology. The study of tongue are also called as laryngology or glossology. The study of ear are also called as otology. The study of ear are also called as otology. Next, the study of skin are also called as dermatology. The study of skin are also called as dermatology. This is the branches of eye, nose, tongue, ear, skin. The study of eye are also called as ophthalmology. The study of nose are also called as rhinology. The study of tongue are also called as laryngology or glossology. The study of ear are also called as otology. The study of skin are also called as dermatology. The eye doctor is also called as ophthalmologist. The eye doctor is also called as ophthalmologist. Next, the nose, the tongue and ear doctor is also called as ENT doctor. E means ear, N means nose, T means tongue. The tongue, nose, ear. The tongue, nose, ear doctor also called as ENT doctor. The skin doctor is also called as dermatologist. dermatologist, dermatologist. This is the doctor's names of sense organs. The eye doctor are also called as ophthalmologist. The nose, the tongue, ear doctor are also called as ENT doctor. The skin doctor are also called as dermatologist. I am first explain about the eye topic and eye structure. I am first explain about the eye topic. Okay, already I am explain about the eye introduction. The eye function is allowed to use sight. The study of eye are also called as ophthalmology. The eye doctor is also called as ophthalmologist. The eyes are sensitive organs in human body. The eyes are sensitive organs in human body. Next, when we are reading book, the distance between eye and book is, when we are reading book, the distance between eye and book is only 30 centimeters. Only 30 centimeters. When we are watching TV, the distance between eye and TV is, when we are watching TV, the distance between eye and TV is only 2.5 meters. Only 2.5 meters. This is the distance between the book. This is the distance between the TV. When we are reading the book, the distance between book and eye is 30 centimeters. When we are watching TV, the distance between TV and eye is 2.5 meters. In this eyes, eyeballs is there. The eyeball is located on eye socket. The eyeball is located on eye socket. Can visible to eyeball or eye socket? Can visible to eyeball. The eyeball is visible to only 1/6 portion. The eyeball is visible to only 1/6 portion. The eyeball is located on eye socket. The eyeball is visible to only 1/6 portion. This is the eye introduction. I am explain about the eye introduction. The eyes are sensitive organs in human body. The distance, when we are reading the book, the distance between book and eye is 2.5 meters. When we are watching TV, the distance between the eye and TV is 2.5 meters. The eyeball is located on eye socket. The eyeball is can visible to only 1/6 portion. The minimum rest of eyes is only 6 hours. The minimum rest of eyes is only 6 hours. This is the introduction of eye part. Okay, eye structure. Eye structure. What is the structure of eye structure? I am explaining about the diagrammatic part of eye structure. Eye structure. Okay, this is the structure of eye. The first part goes to conjunctive layer, the second part goes to sclerotic layer, the third part goes to choroid layer, the fourth part goes to optic nerve, the fifth part goes to retina layer, and next part goes to blind spot, and next part goes to aqueous chamber, and next part goes to pupil, and next part goes to cornea, and next part goes to iris, the next part goes to vitreous chamber, and next part goes to yellow spot. Okay, this is the structure of eye. Look at this picture. Look at this picture. The eye is consist of three layers. The first layer goes to sclerotic layer. The second layer goes to choroid layer. The third layer goes to retina layer. The eye consists of three layers. The first layer goes to sclerotic layer, the second layer goes to choroid layer, the third layer goes to retina layer. Look at this picture. The front portion of the eye, a thin layer is present, that is goes to conjunctive layer. A front portion of the eye, a thin layer is present, that is goes to conjunctive layer. The conjunctive layer is surrounded by eye. The conjunctive layer is covered with eye. What is the function of conjunctive layer? It is protected to the eye. The eye is consist of three layers: sclerotic layer, choroid layer, retinal layer. I am first explain about the sclerotic layer. Look at this picture. These are the total sclerotic layer. It is a total sclerotic layer. The sclerotic layer is a first part of the eye. It is which in color? The sclerotic layer is a which in color? This is the eye. Manaki inside the eye, white layer is present. Look at this eye. Inside the eye, a white layer is present. చూడండి ఇక్కడ white layer అనేది ఉంటుంది. ఆ white layer ఏదో కాదు, sclerotic layer. The sclerotic layer is a first part of the eye. It is white in color. This layer is white in color. The sclerotic layer, these are the sclerotic layer. The sclerotic layer bulges to form cornea. This is the cornea. The sclerotic layer bulges to form cornea. The cornea is which part of the eye? Sclerotic layer, choroid layer, retinal layer. The answer goes to sclerotic layer. The sclerotic layer bulges to form cornea. The cornea is collected from which purpose? In eye donation process. In eye donation process, the cornea is collected from eye. It's a very very important part. ఒక వ్యక్తి ఒక 1% డెడ్ అయిన తర్వాత డెఫినెట్గా ఆర్గాన్ని డొనేషన్ చేయాలనుకుంటాడు. అందులో ఎక్కువగా ఏ ఆర్గాన్ని డొనేషన్ చేస్తారంటే ఐని ఎక్కువ డొనేషన్ చేస్తారు. మరి మనం చనిపోయిన తర్వాత ఈ ఐని కలెక్ట్ చేస్తారు. అంటే ఐని కలెక్ట్ చేస్తారంటే ఐ లోపల ఉన్న ఏ పార్ట్ని కలెక్ట్ చేస్తారంటే కార్నియా అనే పార్ట్ని కలెక్ట్ చేస్తారు మన డెడ్ అయిన తర్వాత. ఈ కార్నియా అనే పార్ట్ని మనిషి చనిపోయిన తర్వాత కొన్ని గంటల్లోపే తీసుకోవాలన్నా ఎన్ని రోజుల తర్వాత తీసుకోవచ్చు అంటే ఫ్యూ అవర్స్ ఓన్లీ 6 hours లోపు మాత్రమే ఈ కార్నియాని కలెక్ట్ చేయాలి. ఇన్ ఐ డొనేషన్ ప్రాసెస్ ద కార్నియా ఈస్ కలెక్టెడ్ ఫ్రమ్ ఐ. ద కార్నియా ఈస్ కలెక్టెడ్ ఫ్రమ్ ఐ బిలో 6 hours. It will otherwise the cornea is dry. ఎప్పుడైతే ఈ హ్యూమన్ బీయింగ్ డెడ్ అయిపోతాడో ఆ హ్యూమన్ బీయింగ్ నుంచి కార్నియాని 6 hours లోపే డాక్టర్ తీసుకొని వేరే వాళ్ళకి డొనేషన్ చేయాలి. లేకపోతే 6 hours తర్వాత ఏమవుతుందంటే మొత్తం డ్రై అయిపోతుంది కార్నియా. ఆ కార్నియా మళ్ళీ వేరే వాళ్ళకి సెట్ అయ్యే పరిస్థితి ఉండదు. దిస్ ఇస్ ద కార్నియా. ద బ్యాక్ సైడ్ ఆఫ్ ది కార్నియా, లుక్ ఎట్ దిస్ పిక్చర్, దిస్ ద కార్నియా. ద బ్యాక్ సైడ్ ఆఫ్ ది కార్నియా ఐరిస్ is present. The back side of the cornea iris is present. The iris is main part of the eye. The function of iris is, ఒక చిన్న క్లారిఫికేషన్ ఇక్కడ మీకు ఇస్తా. ఈ రోజుల్లో మనకి ఫోన్తో తీసిన ఫొటోస్ క్లారిటీగా వస్తాయా, కెమెరాతో తీసిన ఫొటోస్ క్లారిటీగా వస్తాయంటే డెఫినెట్గా మనకి కెమెరాతో తీసిన ఫొటోసే క్లారిటీగా వస్తాయి. ఫోన్తో తీసిన ఫొటోస్ అనేవి మనకు బ్లరింగ్ అవుతాయి. మరి కెమెరాలో 2 parts అనేవి ఇంపార్టెంట్. ద కెమెరా ఈజ్ కన్సిస్ట్ ఆఫ్ 2 main parts. The first part goes to diaphragm. The second part goes to filling. ఈ 2 parts గనుక లేకపోతే కెమెరా అనేది మొత్తానికే పనిచేయదు. ఈ 2 partsలో ఓన్లీ 1 part ఉన్నా కూడా కెమెరా పనిచేయదు. ఖచ్చితంగా మనకి ఈ కెమెరా ఫంక్షనింగ్ చేయాలంటే ఈ 2 types ఆఫ్ పార్ట్స్ అనేవి కెమెరాలో ఉండాలి, కెమెరాలో కంపల్సరీగా ఉండాలి. సార్ కెమెరా గురించి మాకు ఎందుకు చెప్తున్నారు సార్ అని మీకు డౌట్ రావచ్చండి. కెమెరా అంటే మన ఐ కూడా ఫంక్షనింగ్ చేయాలంటే మన ఐ లోపల కూడా 2 parts అనేవి మనకి మెయిన్ ఇంపార్టెంట్. అందులో ఐరిస్ ఈజ్ ద వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. ద నెక్స్ట్ పార్ట్ ఈజ్ ద రెటినా లేయర్. మనకి డయాఫ్రమ్, కెమెరాకు డయాఫ్రమ్ ఎంత ఇంపార్టెంటో ఐరిస్ కూడా మన కంటికి అంత ఇంపార్టెంట్. మనకు ఫిలిం అనేది కెమెరాకి ఎంత ఇంపార్టెంటో రెటినా లేయర్ కూడా అనేది కూడా మన ఐకి వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. The iris is work size diaphragm in camera. The iris is work size diaphragm in camera. The retina layer is work size film in camera. The retina layer is work size film in camera. Diaphragm means iris, film means retina layer. The iris is collected from another purpose also. In Aadhaar card process, మనం ఇంతకుముందు ఆధార్ కార్డ్ ప్రాసెస్లో మనకి థంబ్ని కలెక్ట్ చేశారు, థంబ్ ప్రింట్ని కలెక్ట్ చేశారు ఒకప్పుడు. కానీ ఇప్పుడు మాత్రం ఏం జరుగుతుందంటే ఐడెంటిఫికేషన్ కోసం తమ్ముతో పాటు మన ఐస్లో ఉన్న ఒక పార్ట్ని కలెక్ట్ చేస్తున్నారు. ఆ కలెక్ట్ చేసే పార్ట్ ఏదంటే ఐరిస్ పార్ట్. ఇన్ ఆధార్ కార్డ్ ప్రాసెస్ ద ఐరిస్ ఈస్ కలెక్టెడ్ ఫ్రమ్ ఐ. In previous examination point of view, this question is asking, in Aadhaar card process, which part is collected from eye? The answer goes to iris. In eye donation process, in which part is collected from eye? Cornea. The iris is work size, film in camera, diaphragm in camera. Diaphragm in camera. The retina layer is work size, film in camera, diaphragm in camera. Film in camera. This is the iris. The back side of the cornea, iris is present. The iris is closed. The middle part of the cornea, look at this picture. The middle part of the cornea, pupil is present. The middle part of the cornea, pupil is present. What is the function of pupil? What is the function of pupil? The pupil function is can visible to near objects and distant objects. మనం నియర్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్స్ని విజిబుల్ చూస్తున్నాం, డిస్టెన్స్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్స్ని కూడా విజిబుల్ చేస్తున్నాం. ఆ విజిబుల్ చేయడానికి మన ఐలో ఉన్న ఒక పార్ట్ అనేది రీజన్ అవుతుంది. దట్ పార్ట్ గోస్ టు pupil. The pupil function is can visible to near objects and distant objects also. This is the pupil function, iris function and cornea function. These three are the which part of the eye, which layer of the eye? Sclerotic layer. This is the sclerotic layer. Look at this picture. I am explaining about the first part of the eye, that is goes to sclerotic layer. Next, the end part of the sclerotic layer. The end part of the sclerotic layer. Look at this picture. The end part of the sclerotic layer, the optic nerve is present. The end part of the sclerotic layer, the optic nerve is present. What is the function of optic nerve? What is the function of optic nerve? The optic nerve function is send the information retina to brain. మన ఐస్లో ఫస్ట్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ని కలెక్ట్ చేసేది ఏది అంటే రెటినా. ఆ రెటినా ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ కలెక్ట్ చేసి ఆప్టిక్ నర్వ్ పంపిస్తుంది. ఆప్టిక్ నర్వ్ అనేది బ్రెయిన్కి పంపిస్తుంది. ఆప్టిక్ నర్వ్ అనేది మనకి ఎక్కడ ప్రజెంట్ ఉంటుంది అంటే ఎండ్లో ఉంటుంది. దేనికి సంబంధించి? స్కెలెటిక్ లేయర్కి సంబంధించింది. ద ఎండ్ పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ ది, లుక్ ఎట్ దిస్ పిక్చర్, ద ఎండ్ పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ ది స్కెలెటిక్ లేయర్, ద ఎండ్ పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ ది స్కెలెటిక్ లేయర్, optic nerve is present. The optic nerve function is send the information retina to brain. This is the first part of the sclerotic layer. The second part of the eye is choroid layer. The second part of the eye is choroid layer. This is the choroid layer. This is the total choroid layer. The sclerotic layer is which in color? The sclerotic layer is white in color. The sclerotic layer is the which part of the eye? First part of. Okay. The second layer goes to choroid layer. The first layer is completed, sclerotic layer is completed. The second layer goes to choroid layer. The choroid layer, this is the choroid layer. This is the choroid layer. Total, this is the choroid layer. The first layer of sclerotic layer is white in color. The second layer of choroid layer is black in color. The choroid layer is black in color. In choroid layers, two chambers are present. In choroid layers, two chambers are present. The first chamber goes to aqueous chamber. The second chamber goes to vitreous chamber. The aqueous chamber is filled with water like fluid. The vitreous chamber is filled with jelly like fluid. These two chambers are filled with fluid. These two chambers are present in skeletal layer or choroid layer? Choroid layer. In choroid layer, the two chambers are present. The first chamber goes to aqueous chamber. The second chamber goes to vitreous chamber. The aqueous chamber is filled with fluid. The vitreous chamber is filled with fluid. The aqueous chamber is filled with water-like fluid. The vitreous chamber is filled with jelly-like fluid. What is the function of aqueous chamber and vitreous chamber? The aqueous chamber and vitreous chamber function is protect to the eye. In eye structure, which parts are protect to the eye? The first part conjunctive layer, the second part aqueous chamber, the third part vitreous chamber. These three parts are used for protect to the eye. The conjunctive layer is present in front portion of the eye. The aqueous chamber, vitreous chambers are present in choroid layer. This is the second part of the choroid layer. In choroid layer, the lot of blood vessels are present. In choroid layer, this is the first layer. Skeletal layer, and next to second layer goes to choroid layer. The first layer, skeletal layer, is a white in color. The second layer, choroid layer, is a black in color. The choroid layer consists of aqueous chamber, vitreous chamber. The choroid layer consists of a lot of blood vessels also. This is the second part of choroid layer. And next to eye consists of third layer, that is goes to retina layer. The retina layer works as film in camera. The iris is works as diaphragm in camera. The retina layer works as film in camera. The retina, this is the retina layer, this is the retina layer, this is the retina layer. The retina layer consists of two types of spots. The retina layer consists of two spots. The first one is the blind spot. The second one is the yellow spot. I am first explain about the blind spot. In previous examination point of view, asking some type of question, the blind spot and yellow spot are present in which part of the eye? The answer goes to retinal layer. I am explaining about the blind spot. The area of no vision, that is also called as blind spot. The light receptors are absent in blind spot. There is no use of blind spot. The area of best vision, that is also called as yellow spot. The light receptors are present in yellow spot. The best used for yellow spot. This is the difference between the blind spot and yellow spot. the area of no vision, blind spot, the area of best vision, yellow spot. Light receptors are absent, light receptors are present. There is no uses, there is use. What is the function of yellow spot? The yellow spot function is identification of facial expressions and identification of colors also. The yellow spot function is identification of facial expressions and identification of colors also. ఓకే, దీనికి సంబంధించి కొన్ని విషయాలు చెప్పాలి. ఒక పర్సన్ లాఫింగ్ చేస్తున్నాడా, ఒక పర్సన్ సాడ్తో ఉన్నాడా, ఒక పర్సన్ యాంగర్తో ఉన్నాడా, యాంగ్రీతో అంటే అంగర్తో ఉన్నాడా, అంటే ఒక పర్సన్ బాధపడుతున్నాడా, ఒక పర్సన్ కోపంతో ఉన్నాడా, ఒక పర్సన్ సంతోషంగా ఉన్నాడా అనేది మనం ఎలా చెప్తాం? మన కళ్ళతో చూసి అతని ముఖ కవలికల్ని బట్టి, అతని ఫేషియల్ ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్ బట్టి మనం చెప్తాం. మన కళ్ళు చెప్తాయి అతను బాధలో ఉన్నాడా, అతను సంతోషంలో ఉన్నాడా, అతను కోపంగా ఉన్నాడా. మన కంటిలో ఉన్న ఏ పార్ట్ చెప్పింది అంటే ఎల్లో స్పాట్ చెప్పింది. మనం కలర్స్ని గుర్తుపడతాం, కలర్స్ ఐడెంటిఫికేషన్ చేస్తాం. అది బ్లూ కలర్, రెడ్ కలర్, ఎల్లో కలర్, బ్లాక్ కలర్ అని చెప్పి ఆ కలర్స్ని కూడా ఐడెంటిఫికేషన్ చేస్తున్నామంటే దానికి కూడా రీజన్ ఏది అంటే ఎల్లో స్పాట్. మనకు బ్లైండ్ స్పాట్లో ఏముండదు, మొత్తం టోటల్ బ్లైండ్. అక్కడ నో విజన్, లైట్ రిసెప్టర్స్ ఆర్ టోటల్ ఆబ్సెంట్, దెర్ ఈజ్ నో యూజ్, బ్లైండ్ స్పాట్. మనకు యూజ్ అయ్యేది మొత్తం కూడా ఎల్లో స్పాట్. The yellow spot function is identification of facial expressions and identification of colors also. This is the yellow spot and blind spot. And the retina consists of, the retina is the which layer? The first layer of eye is sclerotic layer. The second layer of eye is choroid layer. The third layer of eye is retina layer. The retina layer consists of two types of cells. The retina layer consists of two types of cells. The retina layer consists of two types of cells. Consist of two types of cells. The first cell goes to rod cells. The second cells goes to cone cells. The rod cells and cone cells are present in which part of the eye? Retina layer. The rod cells are more in number, the cone cells are less in number. The rod cells are in 125 millions. The cone cells are only 7 millions. The rod cells are more in number, the cone cells are less in number. The rod cells are 125 millions, the cone cells are 7 millions. The rod cells are produced from one pigment that is also called as rhodopsin pigment. The cone cells are produced from pigment that is also called as iodopsin pigment. Iodopsin pigment. What is the function of rhodopsin pigment? What is the function of rhodopsin pigment? Rod cells అనేవి rhodopsin అనే పిగ్మెంట్ ని ప్రొడ్యూస్ చేస్తున్నాయి. అవి మన కంటిలో ఉంది rhodopsin pigment. What is the function of rhodopsin pigment? ఒకసారి చూడండి, ఇక్కడ మనం ఇప్పుడు ఇక్కడ ఉన్న డే వెలుతురుని మనం ఐడెంటిఫికేషన్ చేస్తున్నాం, మనకు కనబడుతుంది ఈ డే వెలుతురు. దానికి రీజన్ రొడాప్సిన్ పిగ్మెంట్. అదేవిధంగా నైట్ 6 తర్వాత 6 తర్వాత ఉన్న వెలుతురుని కూడా మనం చూస్తాం. అంటే 6 తర్వాత మనకు చీకటి అవుతుంది, నైట్ అవుతుంది. మరి అంత చీకట్లో ఉన్న అంత నైట్లో ఉన్న వెలుతురుని కూడా మనం గుర్తిస్తాం. అప్పుడప్పుడు మనకు నైట్లో స్ట్రీట్ లైట్స్ వేయిన తర్వాత కూడా పవర్ లేకపోయినా కూడా అంత నైట్లో కూడా మనం నడుచుకుంటూ వెళ్తాం. దానికి కారణం మన కళ్ళు, మన ఐసే. మన ఐస్లో ఉన్న ఏ పార్ట్ కారణం అంటే రొడాప్సిన్ పిగ్మెంట్. అంటే మీరు డే వెలుతురుని గుర్తిస్తారు, నైట్లో ఉన్న వెలుతురుని కూడా గుర్తిస్తారు. దానికి రీజన్ rhodopsin. The rhodopsin pigment is used for identification of lights, identification of lights and identification of dim lights also. This is the function of rhodopsin pigment. The rhodopsin pigment is used for identification of lights and identification of dim lights also. The deficiency of rhodopsin pigment in eye, it causes which disease? ఒకవేళ rhodopsin అనే పిగ్మెంట్ మన లోపల డెఫిషియన్స్ అయితే మనకి ఏ డిసీజ్ వస్తుంది? రొడాప్సిన్ పిగ్మెంట్ కనుక డెఫిషియన్స్ అయితే మీరు డేలో ఉన్న లైట్ని మాత్రమే ఐడెంటిఫికేషన్ చేస్తారు, నైట్లో ఉన్న లైట్ని మీరు ఐడెంటిఫికేషన్ చేయలేరు. అప్పుడు మీకు వచ్చే డిసీజ్ ఏదంటే నైట్ బ్లైండ్నెస్. నైట్ బ్లైండ్నెస్. The deficiency of rhodopsin pigment, it causes which disease? Night blindness disease. This is the very important question of previous examination point of view. It's the very important. The rod cells are, once again I am explain. The retinal layer consists of two types of cells. Okay, rod cells, one rod cells, second one two cone cells. The rod cells are 125 millions. These are more in number. The rod cells are produced from pigment. The rod cells are produced from one pigment, that is also called as rhodopsin pigment. The rhodopsin pigment function is identification of, the rhodopsin pigment is used for identification of lights and identification dim lights also. The deficiency of rhodopsin pigment, it causes night blindness disease. The next pigment goes to the cone cells are produced from pigment, that is also called as which pigment? Iodopsin pigment. The iodopsin pigment is used for identification of colors. Identification of colors. ఇప్పుడు మనకి ఈ బోర్డు ఉంది, ఈ బోర్డు మనకి ఏ కలర్లో ఉంది? వైట్ కలర్లో ఉంది. ఈ బోర్డు మీద ఉన్న వర్డ్స్ మనకి ఏ కలర్ ఉన్నాయి? బ్లాక్ కలర్, రెడ్ కలర్లో ఉన్నాయి. అంటే మనకి ఇక్కడ కలర్ ఐడెంటిఫికేషన్ చేస్తున్నాం, మన ఐస్ ద్వారా ఈ కలర్ని ఐడెంటిఫికేషన్ చేస్తున్నామంటే రీజన్ ఏంటిది? రొడాప్సిన్ పిగ్మెంట్తో ఐడెంటిఫికేషన్ చేస్తున్నామా, అయోడాప్సిన్ పిగ్మెంట్తో ఐడెంటిఫికేషన్ చేస్తున్నామా అంటే డెఫినెట్గా అయోడాప్సిన్ పిగ్మెంట్ మన ఐలో ఉంది కాబట్టే మనం దీన్ని ఐడెంటిఫికేషన్ చేస్తున్నాం. ద అయోడాప్సిన్ పిగ్మెంట్ ఈజ్ యూజ్డ్ ఫర్ కలర్ ఐడెంటిఫికేషన్. The deficiency of iodopsin pigment, ఎప్పుడైతే మన లోపల అయోడాప్సిన్ పిగ్మెంట్ డెఫిషియన్సీ అవుతుందో మనకి ఏ డిసీజ్ వస్తుంది? ఎప్పుడైతే మన లోపల అయోడాప్సిన్ పిగ్మెంట్ డెఫిషియన్సీ అవుతుందో మనకు వచ్చే డిసీజ్ ఏది అంటే కలర్ బ్లైండ్నెస్. The deficiency of iodopsin pigment, it causes color blindness disease. Once again I am explain about the cone cells. The cone cells are 7 millions. The cone cells are less in number. The cone cells are produced from a pigment, that is also called as iodopsin pigment. The iodopsin pigment is used for identification of colors. The deficiency of iodopsin pigment, it causes color blindness disease. మరి కలర్ బ్లైండ్నెస్ పర్సన్స్ని మనం ఎలా గుర్తించవచ్చు? కలర్ బ్లైండ్నెస్ పర్సన్స్ని మనం ఎలా ఐడెంటిఫికేషన్ చేయవచ్చు? ఐ టెస్ట్. ఆ ఐ టెస్ట్లో మనకు కలర్ బ్లైండ్నెస్ టెస్ట్ కూడా ఉంటుంది. ఆ కలర్ బ్లైండ్నెస్ టెస్ట్లో మనకు 3 కలర్స్ పెడతారు. ఆ 3 కలర్స్ ఏంటంటే రైట్, గ్రీన్, blue. Right, green, blue. These three colors are primary colors. What are the primary colors? Right, green, blue. ఇప్పుడు ఈ రెడ్ కలర్ని కనుక కలర్ బ్లైండ్నెస్ పర్సన్కి చూపిస్తే ఈ రెడ్ కలర్ ఆ పర్సన్కి రెడ్ కలర్లో కనిపించదు. ఏ కలర్లో కనిపిస్తుంది అంటే బ్లాక్ కలర్లో కనిపిస్తుంది. కలర్ బ్లైండ్నెస్ పర్సన్కి గ్రీన్ కలర్ కనుక చూపిస్తే వానికి గ్రీన్ కలర్లో కనిపించదు. ఇది కూడా బ్లాక్ కలర్లో కనిపిస్తుంది. కలర్ బ్లైండ్నెస్ పర్సన్కి బ్లూ కలర్ కనుక చూపిస్తే వారికి బ్లూ కలర్లో కనిపిస్తుంది. అంటే బ్లూ కలర్ వానికి బ్లూ కలర్లో కనిపిస్తుంది, నార్మల్గా కనిపిస్తుంది, ఏముండదు. అంటే ప్రైమరీ కలర్స్ని బట్టి కలర్ బ్లైండ్నెస్ పర్సన్ని మనం ఐడెంటిఫికేషన్ చేయవచ్చు. వాట్ ఆర్ ది ప్రైమరీ కలర్స్? రెడ్, గ్రీన్, బ్లూ. ఇన్ కలర్ బ్లైండ్నెస్ పర్సన్స్, రెడ్ అండ్ గ్రీన్ లుక్స్ లైక్ black color, the normal color is blue. In color blindness persons, the red and green looks like black color, the normal color is blue. Color blindness persons ki red, green color lo black lo kanipistayi, blue color matram blue color lone kanipistundi. Manakaithe red color lo kanipistadi, green color lo kanipistadi, బ్లూ కలర్ కూడా బ్లూ కలర్లో కనిపిస్తుంది. ఇది నార్మల్ పర్సన్కి అయితే, అది కలర్ బ్లైండ్నెస్ పర్సన్కి అయితే. ద రేషియో ఆఫ్ రాడ్స్ అండ్ కోన్ సెల్స్, ఈజ్ 15:1. The ratio of rod cells and cone cells is 15:1. 15 goes to rod cells and 1 goes to cone cells. This is the ratio between the rods and cones, 15:1. మనకి బాధ వచ్చినప్పుడు, మన సాడ్గా ఉన్నప్పుడు ఆ సాడ్లో మనకు టీయర్స్ వస్తాయి. ఆ సాడ్లో టీయర్స్ ప్రొడ్యూస్ చేసే గ్లాండ్స్ వేరే ఉంటాయి. ద టీయర్స్ ఆర్ ప్రొడ్యూస్డ్ బై విచ్ గ్లాండ్స్? లాక్రమైల్ గ్లాండ్స్. The tears are produced by lacrimal glands. మనకు టీయర్స్ రావడానికి కారణమే గ్లాండ్స్ ఏవంటే లాక్రిమల్ గ్లాండ్స్. ఎప్పుడైతే మన లోపల లాక్రిమల్ గ్లాండ్స్ డెఫిషియన్స్ అవుతాయో మనకు టీయర్స్ అనేవి ప్రొడ్యూస్ కావు. మొత్తానికి మనకు టీయర్స్ సాడ్ వచ్చినా కూడా టీయర్స్ అనేవి మొత్తానికి రావు, మనకి గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి. అప్పుడు మనకు డిసీజ్ వస్తుంది. The deficiency of lacrimal glands, it causes which disease? The deficiency of lacrimal glands, it causes xerophthalmia disease. The deficiency of lacrimal glands, it causes xerophthalmia disease. 3 diseases are important. First disease goes to night blindness. Second disease goes to color blindness. The third disease goes to xerophthalmia. The deficiency of rhodopsin pigment, it causes night blindness. The deficiency of iodopsin pigment, it causes color blindness. The deficiency of lacrimal glands, it causes xerophthalmia. This is the 3 diseases are very, very important of eye chapter. And the tears are salt in nature. The tears are salt in nature. The tears are salt in nature because of NaCl, sodium chloride. మనకు టీయర్స్ అనేవి మన టీయర్స్ మనం టేస్ట్ చేస్తే ఆ టేస్ట్కి అవి సాల్ట్లో ఉంటాయి. మన టీయర్స్ అనేవి మనకు అప్పుడప్పుడు మనకు టీయర్స్ వచ్చినప్పుడు అవి మనకు మౌత్లోకి వెళ్తాయి. మౌత్లోకి వెళ్ళినప్పుడు మనం టేస్ట్ చేస్తే అవి సాల్ట్లో ఉంటాయి. ఆ సాల్ట్లో ఉండడానికి రీజన్ ఏంటంటే NaCl, సోడియం క్లోరైడ్. ద టీయర్స్ ఆర్ సాల్ట్ ఇన్ నేచర్ బికాస్ ఆఫ్ NaCl. దిస్ ఈస్ ద ఐ స్ట్రక్చర్. దిస్ ఈస్ ద ఐ స్ట్రక్చర్ and main parts of three parts. The first part, skeletal layer and choroid layer, retina layer. This is the three main parts of eye. The eye structure is over. And next, explain about the eye diseases. What are the eye diseases? Okay, eye diseases. What are the eye diseases? The first one, giraffophthalmia. The second one, night blindness. The third one, color blindness. Fourth one, conjunctivitis. Fifth one, myopia. Sixth one, hypermetropia. Seventh one, astigmatism. Eighth one, presbyopia. Ninth one, cataract. 10th one, glaucoma. 11th one, trachoma. Already, I already told that these four types of diseases. Already I told that four types of diseases. Giraffophthalmia disease, already I told that. Night blindness disease, already told that. Color blindness disease, already told that. Next, conjunctival disease, already told that. The giraffophthalmia disease is caused by the deficiency of lacrimal glands. The deficiency of lacrimal glands, it causes giraffophthalmia disease. The night blindness disease is caused by the deficiency of rhodopsin pigment. The deficiency of rhodopsin pigment, it causes night blindness. Color blindness. The deficiency of iodopsin pigment, it causes color blindness disease. Next, conjunctival disease. The conjunctival disease is caused by which virus? The conjunctival disease is caused by which virus? Adenovirus. Which virus? Adenovirus. The symptom of conjunctival disease goes to yellow discharge in eyes, and redness of eyes and tears of eyes. These are the symptoms of conjunctivitis disease. Already these 4 diseases are, I told that previous classes. The next disease goes to myopia. The myopia peoples cannot see which objects? The myopia peoples can see near objects, cannot see distant objects. Myopia people. The myopia people can see near objects, cannot see distant objects. The myopia persons can use which lens? Which lens are used for myopia people? Which lens are used for myopia people? Concave lens are used for myopia people. Once again, I am explaining about the myopia disease. The myopia persons can see near objects, cannot see distant objects. The concave lens are used for myopia persons. Next. Hypermetropia. The hypermetropia persons can see distant objects, cannot see near objects. These persons are used for which lens? Convex lens. These persons are used for convex lens. Once again, I am explaining about the hypermetropia persons. The hypermetropia persons can see distant objects, cannot see near objects. These persons are used for convex lens also. The myopia persons are used for concave lens. The hypermetropia persons are used for convex lens. And next, this goes to astigmatism. The astigmatism persons the vision is irregular curve. This is the main thing of astigmatism persons. The astigmatism persons can see the objects. The objects are irregular curve. astigmatism persons వాళ్ళు చూస్తారు ఏదైనా ఆబ్జెక్ట్ని చూసినప్పటికీ ఆ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ వాళ్ళకి వంకరగా కనిపిస్తుంది, ఇర్రెగ్యులర్ కర్వ్ కనిపిస్తుంది. కాబట్టి ఈ పర్సన్స్ ఏ లెన్స్ను వాడాలి? సిలిండ్రికల్ లెన్స్. సిలిండ్రికల్ లెన్స్. The cylindrical lens are used for astigmatism person. The astigmatism person vision is irregular curve. The astigmatism person were used for which lens? The cylindrical lens are used for astigmatism person. Next. Presbyopia. The presbyopia persons are vision is blurred vision. Blurred vision. In which lens are used for presbyopia persons? Bifocal lens. The bifocal lens are used for presbyopia person. The presbyopia person's vision is blurred vision. The presbyopia persons are used for bifocal lens also. In this eye disease, 4 lenses are there. The first one concave lens, the second one convex lens, the third one cylindrical lens, the fourth one bifocal lens. The concave lens is used for myopia persons. The convex lens is used for hypermetropia persons. The cylindrical lens is used for astigmatism person. The bifocal lens are used for presbyopia person. These are the 4 lenses are in eye diseases. And next disease goes to ninth one, cataract. The cataract disease is infected to the old aged people. This disease is not infected to the children and adults. The cataract disease is only infected to the old aged people. The symptom of cataract disease, the white layer are formed on eyeball. White layer are formed on eyeball. ఆ ఓల్డ్ ఏజ్డ్ పీపుల్లో వాళ్ళ ఐబాల్ మీద ఒక వైట్ లేయర్ ఫామ్ అవుతుంది. ఎప్పుడైతే ఆ ఓల్డ్ ఏజ్ పీపుల్కు ఆ ఐబాల్ మీద వైట్ లేయర్ ఫామ్ అవుతుందో డెఫినెట్గా వాళ్ళకి ఏ డిసీజ్ ఉన్నట్టంటే క్యాటరాక్ట్ డిసీజ్ ఉన్నట్టే. The cataract disease is infected to the old aged people. The symptom of cataract disease is white layer are formed on eyeball. And next disease goes to glaucoma. The glaucoma disease is a eye disease. The glaucoma disease is caused by pollution factors. The glaucoma disease is caused by pollution factors. మనం బైక్ మీద వెళ్తున్నప్పుడు సడన్గా మనకి ఏదైనా డస్ట్ అనేది మన కంట్లో పడితే డెఫినెట్గా మన కళ్ళు మొత్తం రెడ్ అయిపోయి ఆ రెడ్నెస్ అనేది ఒక 2-3 డేస్ వరకు అలానే ఉంటుంది. అలా కనుక 2-3 డేస్ వరకు అలానే ఉంటే మనకి డెఫినెట్గా మనకి అక్కడ ఒక డిసీజ్ వచ్చినట్టే. ఆ డిసీజే గ్లకోమా. అంటే ఇప్పుడు డస్ట్ అనేది మన కంట్లో పడ్డానికి డస్ట్ అనేది దేని కిందకి వస్తుంది? పొల్యూషన్ ఫ్యాక్టర్ కిందకి వస్తుంది. The glaucoma disease is caused by pollution factors. The symptom of glaucoma disease is redness of eyes. The symptom of glaucoma disease is redness of eyes also. The next now trachoma. The trachoma disease is caused by bacteria. The trachoma disease is caused by bacteria. The symptom of trachoma disease is swelling of eyelids. swelling of eyelids. The trachoma disease is caused by bacteria. The symptom of trachoma disease goes to swelling of eyelids are the symptom of trachoma disease. These 11 diseases are total eye diseases. The total eye part is completed. Sense organs are total 5 types: eye, nose, tongue, ear, skin. The first sense organ goes to eye. Eye part is completed. Eye structure is completed. Eye diseases are completed. Total eye is completed. Okay, the sense organs, the 5 types of sense organs there: ear, nose, eye, nose, tongue, ear, skin. The eye chapter is totally completed. The next chapter goes to skin. The next chapter goes to skin. What is the function of skin? The skin is used for only for touch. The skin is used for only for touch. The skin is used for maintains the body temperature equilibrium. The skin is used for maintains the body temperature equilibrium. This is the function of skin. And another function of skin goes to the skin is protect to the body. The skin is protect to the body. What is the main thing of skin? The largest organ in human body, the nut gland, the largest organ in human body goes to skin. The skin weight is only 4 kgs. The skin weight is only 4 kgs. The main function of skin is it maintains the body temperature equilibrium. The normal temperature of human being is 98.4 degree Fahrenheit or 36.9 degrees Celsius. This is the normal temperature of human being. Okay, the skin is divided into 2 parts. The skin is divided into 2 parts. The first one is the epidermis. The first one is the epidermis. The second one is the endodermis. The second one is the endodermis. Once again, I repeat the skin introduction topic. The skin is used for only touch. The skin function is it maintains the body temperature equilibrium. The normal temperature of human being is 98.4 degree Fahrenheit or 36.9 degrees Celsius. The largest organ in human body, that is goes to skin. The weight of skin is only 4 kgs. The skin is divided into 2 parts. The first part goes to epidermis. The second part goes to endodermis. What is the meaning of epidermis? What is the meaning of endodermis? Look at this picture, skin picture. Look at this picture, skin picture. This is the skin diagram. This is the skin diagram. epidermis. This part goes to epidermis. And next part goes to endodermis. Endodermis. This is the carnified layer. This is the carnified layer. This is the Malpighian layer. This is the granular layer. Once again, I am repeated this topic. The skin is divided into two types. The first one epidermis, the second one endodermis. I am first explain about the epidermis. The outside the part of the skin, the outside part of the skin are also called as epidermis, and the inside the part of the skin are also called as endodermis. Okay, I am first explain about the epidermis. The epidermis have three types of layers. The first layer goes to carnified layer. The second layer goes to Malpighian layer. The third layer goes to granular layer. I am explain about these three types of layers. These three types of layers are present in which part of the skin? Epidermis. The epidermis have three types of layers. The first one carnified layer, the second one Malpighian layer, the third one granular layer. I am explaining about the first one, the carnified layer. The carnified layer is presenting palms and soles. The carnified layer is presenting palms and soles. పామ్స్ అంటే అరిచేతులు, పామ్స్ అంటే అరిచేతులు, సోల్స్ అంటే అరికాలు. అంటే ఈ అరిచేతుల్లో అరికాల్లో ఉండే లేయర్ వచ్చేసి మనకి కార్నిఫైడ్ లేయర్. ద కార్నిఫైడ్ లేయర్ ఇస్ ప్రజెంట్ ఇన్ పామ్స్ అండ్ సోల్స్. ద కార్నిఫైడ్ లేయర్ ఇస్ కంటైనింగ్ లివింగ్ సెల్స్ ఆర్ డెడ్ సెల్స్. అది డిసైడ్ చేయాల్సింది మనం ఇక్కడ. మనకి ఈ పామ్స్లో సోల్స్లో కనుక ఇలా నెయిల్స్ తీసుకొని ఇలా మనం గిల్లుకున్నప్పుడు పెయిన్ వస్తే, నొప్పి వస్తే అందులో లివింగ్ సెల్స్ ఉన్నట్టు. ఒకవేళ నొప్పి రాకపోతే, ఇలా గిల్లుకున్నప్పుడు కనుక నొప్పి రాకపోతే అందులో మనకి డెడ్ సెల్స్ ఉన్నట్టు. చూద్దాం ఇక్కడ మనకి ఈ అరిచేతుల్ని, అరికాల్ని, ఈ పామ్స్ అండ్ సోల్స్ని మనం నెయిల్స్తో ఇలా గిల్లుకుంటే నొప్పి వస్తుందా అంటే రావట్లేదు. అంటే ఇది డెడ్ సెల్స్ ఉంటాయా, ఇందులో లివింగ్ సెల్స్ ఉంటాయంటే డెఫినెట్గా డెడ్ సెల్స్ ఉంటాయి. ద కార్నిఫైడ్ లేయర్ కంటైనింగ్ డెడ్ సెల్స్. ఇందులో మనకి ఏ సెల్స్ ఉంటాయండి? డెడ్ సెల్స్ అనేవి ఉంటాయి. ద కార్నిఫైడ్ లేయర్ ఈజ్ ప్రజెంట్ ఇన్ వన్ ప్రోటీన్. The carnified layer is present in one protein that is also called as which protein? Keratin protein. That is also called as which protein? Keratin protein. In another protein is there. That protein goes to keratin. The keratin protein. Another protein is there. That protein goes to keratin. This is the same proteins or different proteins? These two proteins are different proteins. These are the keratin protein. These are the keratin protein. The keratin protein is present in carrot. The carrot looks like which color? The carrot looks like which color? Orange color. The carrot is a orange color because of presence of which protein? Keratin. This is the keratin. The carnified layer is present in one protein that is also called as which protein? Keratin protein. The keratin protein is present in hairs and nails and horns and wool and hooves. The keratin protein, the carnified layer is present in one protein that is also called as keratin protein. The keratin protein is present in hairs, nails, horns, wool and hooves also. This is the first layer of epidermis. The second layer of epidermis is Malpighian layer. The second layer of epidermis is Malpighian layer. The Malpighian layer is present in total human body except palms and soles. Malpighian layer అనేది మనకి మొత్తం మన శరీరం మొత్తం ఉంటుంది. దేనిలో తప్ప అరిచేతుల్లో అరికాల్లో తప్ప మిగిలిన అన్ని భాగాల్లో మనకి Malpighian layer ఉంటుంది. The Malpighian layer is present in total human body except palms and soles. మరి ఇప్పుడు మనం ఈ హ్యూమన్ బాడీకి సంబంధించి కనుక తీసుకుంటే ఇందులో ఈ Malpighian లేయర్లో మనకి డెడ్ సెల్స్ ఉంటాయా, లివింగ్ సెల్స్ ఉంటాయా? మనకు డెడ్ సెల్స్ ఉండే లేయర్ కార్నిఫైడ్ లేయర్. ఆల్రెడీ ఐ టోల్డ్ దట్. ఇలా ఈ నెయిల్స్ తీసుకొని ఇలా గిల్లుకుంటే మనకు పెయిన్ వస్తుందా? ఈ అరిచేతుల్లో అరికాలో తప్ప మిగిలిన అన్ని బాడీ పార్ట్స్ గిల్లుకుంటే పెయిన్ వస్తుందా? వస్తుంది. అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఈ Malpighian లేయర్లో లివింగ్ సెల్స్ ఉన్నట్ట, డెడ్ సెల్స్ ఉన్నట్ట అంటే డెఫినెట్లీ లివింగ్ సెల్స్ ఈజ్ ప్రజెంట్. The Malpighian layer is containing living cells. The Malpighian layer containing living cells. The carnified layer is containing dead cells. The Malpighian layer is containing living cells. The Malpighian layer is present in total human body except palms and soles. This is the second layer of epidermis. And the third layer of epidermis is granular layer. The third layer of epidermis is granular layer. The granular layer function is, what is the function of granular layer? The granular layer function is cells divide and constantly. This is the function of granular layer. మన స్కిన్లో మనకి సెల్స్ ఉంటాయి. ఈ స్కిన్ ఇప్పుడు ప్రజెంట్ ఒక దగ్గరగా ఉంది, ఇందులో సెల్స్ ఉంటాయి. మనం ఇలా స్కిన్ని ఎలాస్టిసిటీ చేసినప్పుడు ఎలాస్టిసిటీ అవుతుంది, మళ్ళీ వదిలేస్తే మళ్ళీ ఒక దగ్గరికి వస్తుంది. అంటే ఇప్పుడు స్కిన్లో ఉన్న సెల్స్ అనేవి డివైడ్ అయినాయి. ఇలా ఎలాస్టిసిటీ చేసినప్పుడు మనకు స్కిన్లో ఉన్న సెల్స్ డివైడ్ అయినాయి, మళ్ళీ క్లోజ్ చేస్తే ఒక దగ్గరకు వచ్చినాయి. సెల్స్ డివైడ్ అయ్యి కాన్స్టాంట్లీగా వచ్చినాయి. ఆ సెల్స్ డివైడ్ అయ్యి కాన్స్టాంట్లీగా వచ్చినాయి అంటే దానికి విచ్ లేయర్ ఈస్, ఏ లేయర్ అనేది మనకు యూజ్ అవుతుంది? గ్రాన్యులర్ లేయర్. The granular layer function is cells divide and constantly. This is the third layer of epidermis. Once again I am explaining about the epidermis. The epidermis have three types of layers. The first one is the carnified layer. The second one is the Malpighian layer. The third layer is the granular layer. The carnified layer is present in palms and soles. The carnified layer is containing of dead cells. The carnified layer, one protein is present, that is also called as keratin. The keratin protein is present in hairs, nails, horns, wool and hoofs also. The next layer goes to Malpighian layer. The Malpighian layer is present in total human body except palms and soles. The Malpighian layer is containing of living cells. And third layer goes to granular layer. The granular layer function is cells divide and constantly. This is the function of granular layer. This is the first part of the skin, that is goes to epidermis. And the next part goes to endodermis. This is the inner layer of the skin. This is the inside of this part is present in inside of the skin. The outside part of the skin present in epidermis. The inside part of the skin is present in endodermis. The endodermis, what is the function of endodermis? మనకి ఒక ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చెప్తున్నాను. మనం స్కిన్ ఇలా ఎలాస్టిసిటీ చేస్తున్నాం. ఇన్సైడ్ నుంచి ఎలాస్టిసిటీ చేస్తున్నామో అవుట్ సైడ్ నుంచి ఎలాస్టిసిటీ చేస్తున్నామంటే డెఫినెట్గా ఇన్సైడ్ నుంచే ఎలాస్టిసిటీ చేస్తున్నాం మన స్కిన్. ఇన్సైడ్ అనేది కనుక లేకపోతే స్కిన్ ఎలాస్టిసిటీ కాదు. దానికి రీజన్ ఎవరు? ఎపిడర్మిసా ఎండోడర్మిసా? ఎండోడర్మిస్. వాట్ ఈస్ ద ఫంక్షన్ ఆఫ్ ఎండోడర్మిస్? ద ఎండోడర్మిస్ గివ్స్ elasticity to the skin. The epidermis not gives elasticity to the skin. The endodermis gives elasticity to the skin. The endodermis, it is made up of, it is made up of endodermis. It is made up of elastic connective tissue. It is made up of elastic connective tissue. The endodermis have fats and receptors and glands also. The endodermis have fats. The fats are stored from which tissue? The fats are stored from adipose tissue. The fats are stored from adipose tissue. The endodermis have fats. The fats are stored for adipose tissue. And next, the endodermis have receptors. The three types of receptors are present in endodermis. How many types of receptors are present in endodermis? The three types of receptors are present in endodermis. The first one, tactile receptors. And second one, Pacinian receptors. And second one, Pacinian receptors. And third one, nociceptor receptors. nociceptor receptors. The tactile receptors only for touch. The tactile receptors only for touch. Next, second one, the Pacinian receptors only pressure. The Pacinian receptors only for pressure. Next, the nociceptor receptors only for temperature. The nociceptor receptors only for temperature. The three types of receptors are present in endodermis. The first one is the tactile receptors. The second one is the Pacinian receptors. The third one is the nociceptor receptors. The tactile receptor only for touch. The Pacinian receptors only for pressure. The nociceptor receptors only for temperature. This is the receptors of endodermis. Next, the endodermis have glands. How many types of glands are present in endodermis? How many types of glands are present in endodermis? Three types of glands are present in endodermis. Three types of glands are present in endodermis. The first one, sweat glands. The second one, sebaceous glands. The third one, mammary glands. The three types of glands are present in endodermis. The first one, sweat glands. The second one, sebaceous glands. The third one, mammary glands. I am first explain about the sweat glands. The sweat glands are secretive. The sweat glands are excrete to sweat. Sweat glands are excrete to sweat. In which glands are maintains the body temperature equilibrium? Sweat glands, sebaceous glands and mammary glands. The answer goes to sweat glands. The main function of skin is it maintains the body temperature equilibrium. This is the function of skin. In which glands are maintains the body temperature equilibrium? Sweat glands. The sweat glands main function is maintains the body temperature equilibrium. This is the main function of sweat gland. Why? Because these glands excrete to sweat. So this gland is maintains the body temperature equilibrium. The sweat consists of NaCl and urea. NaCl and urea. NaCl means sodium chloride. NaCl means sodium chloride. The sweat is a salty in nature. స్వెట్ మనకి టేస్ట్ అనేది ఉంటుంది. స్వెట్ అనేది మనకు స్వెట్ని కనుక టేస్ట్ చూస్తే మనకు సాల్ట్ ఇన్ నేచర్లో ఉంటుంది. ఎందుకు ఆ స్వెట్ అనేది మనకు సాల్ట్ ఇన్ నేచర్లో ఉంటుందంటే రీజన్ వచ్చేసి NaCl. ద స్వెట్ ఈజ్ ఏ సాల్ట్ ఇన్ నేచర్ బికాస్ ఆఫ్ NaCl. ద స్వెట్ ఈజ్ ఏ బ్యాడ్ స్మెల్. మనకు స్వెట్ అనేది బ్యాడ్ స్మెల్ వస్తుంది. ఆ బ్యాడ్ స్మెల్ రావడానికి కూడా రీజన్ ఏదంటే యూరియా. ద బ్యాడ్ స్మెల్ ఆఫ్ స్వెట్, ద బ్యాడ్ స్మెల్ ఆఫ్ స్వెట్ బికాస్ ఆఫ్ యూరియా. దిస్ ఈస్ ద sweat glands. And next glands goes to sebaceous glands. So the sebaceous gland secrete to sebum. The sebaceous glands secrete to sebum. What is the function of sebum? Our skin is a smoothness. Air is also smoothness. Why? Because that is goes to sebaceous glands. Sebaceous glands secrete to sebum. The sebum function is smoothness to the skin and hairs. The sebum function is smoothness to the skin and hairs also. The sebaceous gland secrete to the sebum. The sebum function is smoothness to the skin and hairs also. And next glands goes to mammary glands. The mammary glands are present in females. The mammary glands are present in females. What is the function of mammary glands? The mammary glands is produced by milk in females. What is the function of mammary glands? The mammary glands is produced by milk in female. This is the function of mammary glands. This is the three types of glands of endodermis. The endodermis have three types of glands are present. The first one sweat glands, the second one sebaceous glands, the third one mammary glands. The sweat glands excrete to sweat. The sweat gland function is maintains the body temperature equilibrium. The sweat consists of NaCl and urea. The bad smell of sweat because of urea. The sweat is a salt in nature because of NaCl. And next gland goes to sebaceous glands. The sebaceous glands is secrete to the sebum. The sebum function is smoothness to the skin and hairs. And next glands goes to mammary glands. The mammary glands is present in females. This gland function is produced by milk in females. And next goes to melanin. The skin is color. The skin is its color because of melanin is present. This is the melanin. The skin is a color because of melanin is present. This is the total skin topic. The skin is color. The skin is color. The presence of one pigment that is also called as melanin. Okay, this is the skin topic. The skin chapter is closed. The next goes to skin diseases. The next goes to skin diseases. What are the skin diseases? What are the skin diseases? The skin disease, the first disease goes to a ringworm. A ringworm. and next disease goes to psoriasis, and next disease goes to athlete's foot, and next disease mother of foot, and next disease smallpox, and next disease chickenpox, and next disease measles, and the next disease pellagra, and next disease leprosy, and next disease scabies, and next disease vitiligo. These diseases are skin disease. First, ringworm disease. The ringworm disease symptom goes to round, red, itchy patches are formed on skin. This is a symptom of ringworm. The ringworm symptom is round, red, itchy patches are formed on skin. The ringworm disease is a communicable disease or not a communicable disease? The ringworm disease is a communicable disease. And next disease goes to the ringworm disease is a communicable disease. And next disease goes to psoriasis. The main symptom of psoriasis, the psoriasis symptom goes to dryness of skin, and redness of skin. Dryness of skin and redness of skin are the psoriasis symptom. The psoriasis disease is a communicable disease or a not a communicable disease? The psoriasis disease is a not a communicable disease. This disease is a not a communicable disease. The round, red, itchy patches are formed on skin. That is goes to ringworm. Dryness of skin and redness of skin, that is goes to psoriasis. Next, athlete's foot. The athlete foot's function is burning between your feet. Burning between your feet. This is the symptom of athlete's foot. The athlete's foot disease is a communicable disease or not a communicable disease? The athlete's foot disease also not a communicable disease. Next, the mother of foot symptom. The mother of foot symptom goes to swelling of foot, and sores are formed on foot. Sores are formed on foot. This is the symptom of Madura foot. The Madura foot disease is a communicable disease or a not a communicable disease? Definitely, the Madura foot disease also not a communicable disease. And next disease goes to smallpox. The smallpox symptom goes to, blisters are, water blisters are formed on skin and water blisters are formed on face. Water blisters are formed on skin and face also. Symptom, water blisters are formed on face and skin also. This is the symptom of smallpox disease. The smallpox disease is a communicable disease or a not a communicable disease? Definitely the smallpox disease is a communicable disease. The smallpox disease is a definitely communicable disease. And next disease goes to chickenpox. The next disease goes to chickenpox. The chickenpox symptom goes to redness of skin. So, the chickenpox symptom goes to red blisters are formed on skin. Red blisters are formed on skin. Only water blisters are formed on skin. In which disease? Smallpox. The red blisters are formed on skin. In which disease? Chickenpox. The chickenpox disease is a communicable disease or a not a communicable disease? The chickenpox disease also, this disease is a definitely communicable disease. And next disease goes to measles. These are also skin disease. These are also skin disease. The measles symptom goes to red spots are formed on skin and sores are formed on inside the mouth. And fever also. This is the symptom of measles. Red spots are formed on skin and sores are formed on inside the mouth and fever also. This is the symptom of measles disease. The measles disease is a communicable disease or not a communicable disease? The measles disease is a definitely, this disease is a communicable disease. And next disease goes to pellagra. The pellagra disease is due to deficiency vitamin. In which vitamin deficiency? B3 vitamin deficiency. B3 means niacin. The pellagra disease is caused by due to deficiency vitamin. In which vitamin deficiency? B3 vitamin deficiency. The B3 vitamin chemical name niacin. The pellagra symptom goes to swelling of skin. The pellagra symptom goes to swelling of skin is a pellagra symptom. The pellagra disease is a communicable disease or a not a communicable disease? This disease definitely, the pellagra disease is a not a communicable disease. The pellagra disease is. And next disease goes to leprosy. This disease is a skin disease. The leprosy disease symptom goes to redness of skin redness of skin, skin inflammation of leg fingers and hand fingers. The leprosy symptom goes to redness of skin and skin inflammation of the hand fingers and leg fingers. The leprosy disease is a communicable disease or a not a communicable disease? Definitely the leprosy disease is a definitely not a communicable disease. And next disease goes to scabies. The scabies disease is caused by acarus insect, biting of acarus insect. The scabies disease is caused by biting of acarus insect. The symptom of scabies disease goes to itching. The symptom of scabies disease goes to itching is a symptom of scabies disease. The scabies disease is a communicable disease. The scabies disease is a communicable disease or not a communicable disease? The scabies disease definitely it is a communicable disease. The scabies disease is a definitely communicable disease. And next disease goes to vitiligo. The vitiligo disease is caused by due to deficiency of melanin. The vitiligo disease is caused by due to deficiency of melanin. What is the symptom of vitiligo disease? White blisters are formed on skin. White blisters are formed on skin. Red blisters are formed on skin. Which disease? Chicken pox. Water blisters are formed on skin and face. Which disease? Smallpox. Red spots are formed on skin and sores are formed on inside the mouth and fever also. Which disease? Measles. Next, white blisters are formed on skin. That is disease goes to vitiligo. The vitiligo disease is a communicable disease or a not a communicable disease? The vitiligo disease is a not a communicable disease. The vitiligo disease is a not a communicable disease. In which of the following, in examination point of view, the previous examination point of view asking some type of question. In which of the following a communicable disease? In which of the following a not a communicable disease? In which of the following a not a skin disease? In which of the following a skin disease? This question is asking for previous examination point of view. This is the very important chapter of in sense organs. A skin topic is very important. The structure of skin is over and the skin diseases are also over. The next topic goes to in sense organs. In sense organs, the eye topic is over, the skin topic is over. The next topic goes to tongue. This is the structure of the tongue. This part goes to Philippum papillae. Next, this part goes to Fungipum papillae. And next, this part goes to foliate papillae, foliate papillae, and this part goes to circumvallate papillae. These are the structure of the tongue. Okay, I am explaining about the tongue. The study of tongue are also called as laryngology or glossology. The tongue is used for identification of taste. The tongue is used for identification of taste. How many taste buds are present on tongue? How many taste buds are present on tongue? The 10,000 taste buds are present on tongue. The taste is divided into 4 types. The taste is divided into 4 types. The first one goes to sweet. The second one goes to salt. The third one goes to sour. The fourth one goes to bitter. In the structure of tongue, which part is identification of taste? In the structure of tongue, which part is identification of taste? The tongue is used for identification of taste. The 10,000 taste buds are present on tongue. The tastes are 4 types. The first one sweet, the second one salt, the third one sour, the fourth one bitter. The sweet is identification of which part of the tongue? Front part of the tongue. Front part of the tongue is identified by the sweet. The front part of the tongue is identified sweet. Front part means this is the part. This is the part. Front part. This is the part. The front part of the tongue is identified sweet. Next, salt. The middle part of the tongue. The middle part of the tongue. The middle part of the this one. The middle part of the tongue is identified salt. Next, the side parts. This is the side parts. Look at this picture. This is the side parts. The side part of the tongue is identified sour. The side part of the tongue is identified sour. And next to bitter, backside part of the tongue. backside part of the tongue. Backside part of the tongue is identified better. This is the taste. This is the taste test. In which part is identified tongue? In which part of the tongue is identified taste? The front part of the tongue is identified sweet. The middle part of the tongue is identified salt. The side part of the tongue is identified sour. Next, the backside part of the tongue is identified bitter also. This is the structure of tongue. This is the structure of tongue and tongue parts identification of taste also. Okay, look at this picture. The tongue is divided into 4 parts. The tongue is divided into 4 parts. The first one part goes to filippum papillae, and second one part goes to fungipum papillae, and third part goes to foliate papillae, and fourth part goes to circumvallate papillae. The tongue is divided into 4 parts. The first part is a filiform papillae. The second part is a fungipum papillae. The third part is a foliate papillae. The fourth part is a circumvallate papillae. The filiform papillae structure is, it looks like which like structure? The filiform papillae looks like which structure? The filiform papillae structure is, it looks like flake-like structure. It looks like flake-like structure. Next, the fungiform papillae structure goes to, it is small and it is a small roundy structure. It is a small roundy structure. Look at this picture. It is a small and roundy structure goes to fungipum papillae. Next, foliate papillae. It looks like bump-like structure. This is the fungipum papillae. It looks like bump-like structure, that is also called as foliate papillae. And next part goes to circumvallate papillae. It is this big roundy structure. It is a big roundy structure, that is also called as circumvallate papillae. This is the very important parts of tongue. The tongue is divided into 4 types. The first one filiform papillae, the second one fungipum papillae, the third one foliate papillae, the fourth one circumvallate papillae. The flake-like structure in a tongue, the flake-like structure is there. That is also called as which part? Filiform papillae. In a tongue, small roundy structure, that is also called as which part? Fungipum papillae. In a tongue, bump-like structure, that is also called as which part? Foliate papillae. In a tongue, big roundy structure, that is also called as which part? Circumvallate papillae. This is the 4 main parts of the tongue. This is that part structure is over. The total tongue, the tongue topic is total completed. In sense organs, eyes completed and skin completed and tongue is completed, and next topic goes to nose. Okay, and the next part goes to in sense organs. The 5 types of sense organs are present in human body. Ear and skin and tongue is completed, and next part goes to nose. The study of nose are also called as rhinology. The nose is used for detecting for smell. The nose is used for detecting for smell. Inside the nose, one bone is present. Inside the nose, one bone is present. That bone goes to cartilage. The cartilage bone is a softest bone in human body. The softest bone in human body, cartilage, this present inside the nose. Inside the nose, the olfactory receptors are present. Inside the nose, the olfactory receptors present. The olfactory receptors are used for detecting for smell. These receptors. Inside the nose, the olfactory receptors are present. The olfactory receptors are used for detecting for smell. The highest olfactory receptors are present in dogs. So the dogs are identification of criminals also. The highest olfactory receptors are present in dogs. So the dogs are identified by the criminals also. This is the one part of the sense organ. Once again, I repeated. The study of nose are also called as rhinology. The nose is used for detecting for smell. Inside the nose, the cartilage bone is present. The cartilage bone is the softest bone in human body. Inside the nose, the olfactory receptors are present. The olfactory receptors are used for detecting for smell. The highest olfactory receptors are present in dogs. These dogs are used for identification of criminals also. This is the nose. And next part goes to in sense organs. And next part goes to in sense organs. And next part goes to ears. The study of ears are also called as otology. The study of ears are also called as otology. The ear's function is hearing. What is the ear? What is the function of ear? Hearing. The main function of ear is body. It maintains the body equilibrium. In which sense organ is maintains the body temperature equilibrium? In which organ is maintains the body temperature equilibrium? That is, organ goes to skin. In which organ is maintains the body equilibrium? That is, organ goes to ears. The ear's main function is maintains the body equilibrium. The ears have 6 bones. The ears have 6 bones. In each ear have 3 bones. In each ear have 3 bones. Okay. The ear have 6 bones. The ears have 6 bones. Each ear have 3 bones. The ears function, the main function, how many ears are present in ears? The ears are divided into 3 types. The ears are divided into 3 types. The first one, inner ear. The first one, inner ear. The second one, the ear is divided into 3 parts. The ears is divided into 3 parts. The first one, outer ear. Outer ear. The second one, middle ear. The third one, inner ear. These 3 types of ears are explained. The total chapter ears is completed. What is the outer ear? What is the middle ear? What is the inner ear? Look at the diagram. The ear diagram goes to the ear diagram. This is the ear diagram. This is the pinna. This is the auditory meatus. This is the eardrum. This is the vestibule. This is the saculus. This is the utriculus. This is the semicircular canals. This is the cochlea. This is the cochlea. This is the cochlear nerve. This is the vestibular nerve. This is the diagrammatic part of ear. The ear is divided into three parts. The first one outer ear, the second one middle ear, the third one inner ear. Okay, look at this picture. This is the outer ear. This is the outer ear. This is the, look at this part. This is the outer ear. The outer ear also called as pinna. The outer ear are also called as pinna. The pinna is made up of, that is goes to outer ear. The outer ear is made up of, this is the outer ear. This is the, look at this ear, look at this ear. This is the outer ear. The outer ear also called as pinna. The outer ear is made up of cartilage. That means the pinna is made up of cartilage. Already I told that cartilage bone. Inside the nose, one bone is present, that is goes to cartilage. And the outside the ear, one bone is present. Outside the ear, one bone is present, that is goes to cartilage. The cartilage bone is a softest bone in human body. The softest bone in human body, cartilage, the softest bone in human body, cartilage, it is present in nose and ears also. The outer ear is a which like structure? The outer ear is a flap like structure. It is a flap like structure. The outer ear is a flap like structure. The outer ear also called as pinna. The outer ear is made up of cartilage. The outer ear is a flap like structure. The pinna leads to ear canals. Look at this picture. The pinna leads to ear canals. The pinna leads to ear canals. The ear canals are also called as auditory meters. The pinna leads to ear canals. The ear canals are also called as auditory meters. The ear canals highs. Look at this picture. The ear canals highs, two types of glands are present. The ear canals highs, two types of glands are present. The first one, ceruminous glands. And second one, sebaceous glands. The ceruminal canals has once again repeat. The pinna leads to ear canals. The ear canals are also called as auditory meters. The ear canals have two types of glands are present. The first one ceruminous glands, the second one sebaceous glands. What is the function of ceruminous glands? What is the function of sebaceous glands? These two types of glands function is prevent the dust of ear. Prevent the dust of ear. ఈ టూ టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ గ్లాండ్స్ అనేవి ఏం చేస్తాయంటే మన చెవిలోనికి డస్ట్ రాకుండా అడ్డుకుంటాయి. ఈ గ్లాండ్స్ మనకి ఎక్కడ ఉంటాయి? ఇయర్ కెనాల్స్లో ఉంటాయి. ఆ ఇయర్ కెనాల్స్ను మనం ఇక్కడ ఏమన్నాం? ఆడిటరీ మిటర్స్ అని కూడా పిలుస్తున్నాం. దిస్ ఈస్ ద అవుటర్ ఇయర్. అండ్ నెక్స్ట్ పార్ట్ గోస్ టు మిడిల్ ఇయర్. The outer ear completed. Look at this picture. The outer ear completed. The next part goes to middle ear. The middle ear have, this is the middle ear. This is the middle ear. The middle ear have eardrum is present. The middle ear have eardrum is present. The eardrum is a cone-like structure. The eardrum is a cone-like structure. Above the eardrum, three chain bones are present. Above the eardrum, three chain bones are present. The first one, malleus. Second one, incus. Third one, stapes. Above the eardrum, three chain bones are present. The first one malleus, second one incus, third one stapes. These three bones are, one bone is very important. That bone goes to stapes. What is the importance of stapes? The smallest bone in human body, stapes. It is present in ear. In which ear? Outer ear or middle ear or inner ear? That is goes to middle ear. What is the function of three chain bones? What is the function of three chain bones? The three chain bones are used for increases the sound intensity of ear. ఈ త్రీ చైన్ బోన్స్ చేసే పని ఏమిటి అంటే సౌండ్ ఇంటెన్సిటీని ఇంక్రీజ్ చేస్తాయి ఈ త్రీ చైన్ బోన్స్ అనేవి. ఈ త్రీ చైన్ బోన్స్ అనేవి మనకి ఎక్కడ ఉంటాయి? ఇయర్ డ్రమ్లో ఉంటాయి. ఇయర్ డ్రమ్ పైన ఉంటాయి. ఆ ఇయర్ డ్రమ్ అనేది ఎక్కడ ఉంటుంది? మనకు మిడిల్ ఇయర్లో ఉంటుంది. ద మిడిల్ ఇయర్ హ్యావ్ ఇయర్ డ్రమ్ ఇస్ ద మిడిల్ ఇయర్ హ్యావ్ ఇయర్ డ్రమ్. ద మిడిల్ ఇయర్ హ్యావ్ ఇయర్ డ్రమ్. ద ఇయర్ డ్రమ్ ఈజ్ ఏ కోన్ లైక్ స్ట్రక్చర్. The above the eardrum, the three types of bones are present. The three types of chain bones are present. The first one malleus, second one incus, third one stapes. These three chain bones are used for increases the sound intensity of ear. This is the inner ear. And next, this is the middle ear. And next ear goes to inner ear. This is the total inner ear. This part total, this part total the inner ear. Look at this part. This part total the inner ear. The inner ear have semicircular canals and vestibule and cochlea. The inner ear have semicircular canals, vestibuli, cochlea. This is the vestibuli part. Look at this picture. This is the vestibuli part. These are present in inner ear. This is the semicircular canals part. These are present in inner ear. This is the cochlea. This is the cochlea. This part is present in inner ear. Look at this picture. The anterior part of the vestibule, the anterior part of the vestibule, that is also called as sacculus. Next, the posterior part of the vestibule, that is also called as utriculus. The anterior part of the vestibule is called sacculus. The posterior part of the vestibule, it is also called as utriculus. The vestibule and the semicircular canals. The vestibule, semicircular canals together to form vestibule apertures. Look at this picture. Vestibule and the semicircular canals together to form vestibule apertures. The main function of vestibule apertures, it maintains the body equilibrium. Already told that the ear function is maintains the body equilibrium. In which part of the ear maintains the body equilibrium? That is, answer goes to vestibule apertures. Already I told that skin. In which organ is maintains the body temperature equilibrium? That answer goes to skin. In which glands are maintains the body temperature equilibrium? That is, answer goes to sweat glands. In this type of question, in this part, in this ear, in which organ is maintains the body equilibrium? Ear. In which part of the ear maintains the body equilibrium? Vestibule apertures. The vestibule apertures are formed. The vestibule and the semicircular canals together to form vestibule apertures. The main function of vestibule apertures is maintains the body equilibrium. And next part goes to cochlea. Cochlea, it is a spinal shaped structure. The cochlea is a spinal shaped structure. The cochlea is three parallel tubes are present. The three parallel tubes are present. The first one, scala vestibuli. Next, second one, scala media. And next one, third one, scala tympani. This is the three parts of cochlea. These three parts are cochlea. The cochlea is a spinal shaped structure. The cochlea is a three types of parallel tubes are present? 3. 1, 2, 3. The parallel tubes are first one scala vestibuli, second one scala media, third one scala tympani. These 3 parallel tubes are present in cochleae. The cochleae is a spinal shaped structure. And next, the cochleae is formed one nerve. The cochleae is formed one nerve that is also called as cochlear nerve. Next, the vestibuli is formed one nerve that is also called as vestibular nerve. Once again I am explanation. The cochleae is formed one nerve that is also called as cochlear nerve. The vestibuli is formed one nerve that is also called as vestibular nerve. The cochlear nerve, the vestibular nerve, these are together to form auditory nerve. The cochlear nerve and the vestibular nerve together to form auditory nerve. What is the function of auditory nerve? What is the function of auditory nerve? The auditory nerve function is send the information ear to brain. The auditory nerve function is send the information ear to brain. This is the auditory nerve. This is the which part of the ear? Inner ear also. The total ear topic is completed. Once again I told that ear part, very important. I told that ear part once again. The ear is divided into 3 parts. The first one outer ear, second one middle ear, third one inner ear. The outer ear are also called as pinna. The pinna is made up of cartilage. The outer ear is a flap-like structure. The pinna leads to ear canals. The ear canals are also called as auditory meatus. The ear canals have 2 types of glands. The first one ceruminous glands, second one sebaceous glands. The ceruminous glands, the sebaceous glands function is prevent the dust of ear. And next goes to middle ear. The middle ear have eardrum. The eardrum is a cone shaped structure. Above the eardrum 3 types of chain bones are present. The first one malleus, second one incus, the third one stapes. These 3 chain bones are used for increases the sound intensity of ear. And next goes to inner ear. The inner ear have semicircular canals, vestibuli and cochleae. The semicircular canals, vestibuli, the inner ear have semicircular canals, vestibuli, cochleae. Next, the anterior part of the vestibuli, that is also called as sacculus. Next, the posterior part of the vestibuli, that is also called as a utriculus. Next, the vestibuli and semicircular canals together to form vestibular apertures. What is the function of vestibular apertures? The vestibular apertures function is maintains the body equilibrium. And next part goes to cochlea. The cochlea is a spinal shaped structure. The cochlea is a 3 parallel tubes, that is like scala vestibuli, scala media, scala tympani. The cochlea is formed together cochlear nerve. The vestibuli is formed together vestibular nerve. The cochlear nerve, the vestibular nerve together to form auditory nerve. The function of auditory nerve is send the information ear to the brain. This is the inner ear. The ear part is total completed. The total sense organs are total completed.